This is B, day 2. We're going to pull back a little bit and go back to our basic B sketches. So one with your circles meeting in the middle, one with them meeting up at the top, more up at the top of your letter, and then one where it's further down. And you'll notice that I've left a bit more space in between my B's this time, and that's because we are going to be drawing the other side of that circle. So here's the half circle for this B, and just very lightly draw in a guideline on the other side. It should be about the same as if you're drawing a mirror image of the B. So here's the circle. That one's a bit more of an oval, which is fine if they end up being ovals. And then this side will be right here. So we've now drawn in our mirror images, and we're going to add a simple flourish here. I'm going to pull out a felt pen just because it can be a little bit easier to see on top of the pencil lines if you use a different pen. So grab the closest felt pen and let's start to add in a little bit of a flourish. Now that flourish can be off the top or off the bottom. So the easiest way to add a flourish is just by extending your line a little bit, following these guidelines of the circles on the other side. So draw on that downstroke. And here we'll draw a little bit of weight on this side and then maybe nothing because we added a little bit of a touch to the top. For this next one, let's add a little bit extra to the bottom. So we'll draw the downstroke first and then just complete this part of the B, trying to get a thin line up at the top and bottom, adding the weight on the outer part of the B, and then we can continue this line up a little bit to get a small flourish on the bottom. You can also add a little bit to the top and the bottom, and these are just minimal flourishes, very small, but enough to give you something special for your B. If you feel more confident drawing it so that you're drawing your B first and then adding your flourish on afterwards, that's fine. You have the guideline there to go in and add it after. So we'll add one to the top with a little bit of weight, and we'll add one to the bottom, just following those simple guidelines that we sketched in. So we've taken B, added those circles for guidelines, and it's allowed us to add in these really natural looking flourishes to the B. Next day, we're going to take those same flourishes and crank them up a notch.